Once upon a time, in a little village, there was a really lazy man. He didn't like to work hard and always tried to find ways to get food without putting in any effort. One morning, while he was walking around the countryside, he got the idea to steal some apples to satisfy his hunger. But just as he reached out to grab an apple, a farmer spotted him and started coming towards him. The lazy man got scared and quickly ran into the nearby forest to hide. As he was walking through the forest, he saw something strange, a wolf with only 2 legs. He wondered how the wolf managed to survive with only 2 legs. It couldn't run or hunt for food, and there were other animals that could harm it. But the wolf seemed happy, crawling around without a care. Suddenly, a lion appeared, carrying a piece of meat in its mouth. The lazy man got even more scared and climbed up a tree to save himself. But the wolf couldn't run away because of its 2 legs. The man watched in amazement as the lion left the meat for the wolf to eat. He thought it was like a miracle from God. He started to believe that God always had a plan to take care of his creations. Feeling hopeful, the lazy man decided to wait for someone to come and feed him, just like the wolf. He waited and waited for 2 whole days without any food. Finally, he couldn't bear the hunger anymore and had to leave his spot. Along the way, he met an old wise person, called a sage. The man told the sage everything that happened and asked why God showed mercy to the wolf but not to him. The wise sage listened carefully and then explained that God does have a plan for everyone. But sometimes we misunderstand the signs he sends us. The sage told the lazy man that God didn't want him to be like the wolf, dependent on others for food. Instead, God wanted him to be like the lion, strong and independent. Sometimes in life, we misinterpret God's signs and make wrong choices. The sage encouraged the lazy man not to lose hope. He advised him to think about his life and the signs he might have misread. By doing so, he could find a happier and more successful path in life. The man thanked the sage for his wise words and left with a renewed sense of purpose. He realized that he needed to change his ways and pay closer attention to the signs that God was sending him. With determination in his heart, the lazy man set off on a new journey, ready to learn from his mistakes and follow the right path. He understood that by understanding God's signs correctly, he could find true happiness and success in his life. Thanks for watching, and stay blessed.